Panzerkampf.
In the blue square, we have Team Rock, Paper, AWOL, submitted by Admiral Titan and Crozeus. This team features 4 boulder tanks and 3 Minimus Mark II tanks. And facing off against them in the red square is the Armored Gopher Platoon by Poldarn. This team features 4 Artillery Gophers, 4 Armored Gophers, and 2 Missile Gophers. Alright, both teams are on the field, the timers are set, and we are ready to start fight number 6 of the primary brackets. Let's get it on! Poldarn's team starts moving on the left. Crozeus and Admiral Titan's team stirs to life on the right. There go the Minimuses. In case you haven't seen it, Panzer War was another tank war that happened a while ago. Minimus was Crozeus' original entry there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Friendly fire. Yeah, they were made of wood then, and they are made of wood now, and it seems that their missiles just detonated on them. I'm not sure what happened there. Well, I know what happened there. I'm not sure why the missiles fired into the tank. I'm sure that's not how they were intended to perform. One survived, so if they're anything like the last Minimus, I think they will probably do a good job of being distraction elements. One's tipped itself up and will almost certainly be despawned soon. There's a streak of missiles going into one of the Gophers, though. The Gophers are spreading out. Might be some friendly fire here, especially on the right side. They're all stacked up on each other. If they can switch priorities quickly enough, they'll probably avoid most of the friendly fire. The Gophers need to spread out a bit, but I like overall they're doing a good job. They're staying away. Oh dear. The Minimus have proved to be less than helpful. They're all stuck in the back there, just firing constantly. One of the boulders has already been decapitated. Another one is charging in fearlessly. 2 more from the right, 1 on the left. One has fallen in battle, but the hole still remains. It's not given up. I love it. Let's look. Boulder. Yeah, it's still alive. And here comes the clash. The Gophers were not able to stop the charge in time. The boulders will reach them, and it's about to become a brawl. I will say I think the Gophers have the advantage as far as numbers go. One of the artillery Gophers seems to have already taken a hit, and a boulder goes airborne. Look at that, isn't that majestic? Dropping pieces along the way. Only in from the depths, ladies and gentlemen, only in from the depths. We give you the finest in physics simulations. Oh yes, that was glorious. That is worth a screenshot. I would take one, but everything will slow down to a crawl. That is the most glorious thing. I'll have to screenshot that in the editing later. The boulders have just been launched. One collided with one of the unfortunate Gophers and smashed it to smithereens, but the rest of the Gophers are alive and well. The airborne one has come down and landed on top of a Gopher. That is brilliant. Death from above, boulder style. Of course, the Gopher's in phase. It's just like, you what, mate? And now you have your juicy underside to it, and that's just not going to end well. That's all kinds of wrong. We're just gonna back away here carefully from the Gopher. Oh no, it's getting pummeled from the back and the front, just the way it likes it. Okay, I'm sorry, that was a bit too much. Not sorry, but sorry. Oh, heat shells, frag shells, you name it, we've got it. Bombs? Yes, those 2. Oh dear, there goes another turret off of one of the boulders. 2 headless boulders running around like chickens. Well, they are tanks with their heads cut off. One of the boulders is still alive. I think it's still got the makings of a gun on the... Nope, the gun just got stripped out of it. All that's left are a few of the pieces. This one's been flipped over and over. It's being smashed to ribbons. The Minimus are doing absolutely nothing. They're staying alive, which is more than the boulders are doing right now, but they're just yeah, they're not really helping out over here. They need to get in here and distract these Gophers. And those are Gopher missile tanks on the left, over there. They're probably getting ready to do some nasty things to these poor Minimus. Where'd the rockets go? Must have hit the ground and despawned. I'm not sure. Oh, jeez. The Gophers have taken a bit of a beating, it looks like. There's a few of them gone. They look like significantly, or slightly fewer Gophers than there were before. But, oh, yeah, I think the boulders have had it. That one's being launched again. Not as spectacular as the last one, but still, that's not a good indicator when your tank suddenly goes airborne. That does not mean it suddenly acquired wings. That means that the derpy explosion physics have decided that it's time for it to defy gravity. Airborne vehicles that aren't supposed to be airborne usually means that the ammo underneath has detonated. Oh dear. Well, one thing can be said for the boulders. They're very resilient, but that's it for both of them. They're going to despawn, which means that the Minimus are the only things left alive, and the Gophers, I think, will very quickly clear them out. They're made of wood. They're honestly not that fast. Oh, this is a mine. Oh, that's a mine. Boom! And another one. And another one. Oh, jeez. Like little sliders. The Gopher just kind of takes them and skids them across the ground like, here you go. Have one of these. Have a bomb. Oh, dear. You see it kind of like, I don't know, like underhanded, just kind of bowling it towards the Minimus. Like, it'll get there eventually. Enjoy. And I think that's it. I think this is the only Minimus remaining. Yep. The last sole survivor. Salute the tank, for he goes now to his death. Bombs? Oh no! Oh no! No! There's nothing left of that at all. Oh dear! Yeah, the Gopher just slid another bunch of torpedoes over there. Land torpedoes. I think I've seen it all now. Well, I know I haven't seen it all, but that's definitely new. But that's it. The Gophers have won this round. So congratulations, Poldarn. Your armored Gopher platoon has proved triumphant over the evil forces of rock and paper. Chrysaeus and Admiral Titan, your entry will be traveling on to the secondary brackets. Armored Gopher platoon will move on in the primary. Thank you both for participating. Hope to see you again soon in the next few fights. And thanks to everyone else who's been watching. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.